Hello there, folks. Let's go to CSS Battle Plugins. Do a daily target. And the winner is pretty cute. Pretty darn cute. All right. Shapes. What are the shapes? What are the two shapes? I think it's two paragraph tags. What are they? What are these two paragraph tags, and how do we accomplish this? Let's put orange on the background. Well, let's make a border of solid, nope, not background. Border solid 10 pixels white. Is that pure white? It is. All F's is pure white. We need a bigger border. 2, 3, 2, 22. Okay. And we have different margins, different heights on each one. All right, so first one, 2, 3, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45. Great. And actually, we need the lower one to be first, 90, 100. So the one underneath, so the tall one, the vertically oriented one, comes last. So we need to do the wide one first. That means we push it down further. Height is 60. Height is 50. Inline margins 40, 30, 40, 45, 47. Boom. And then the second one. He's taller, so we know it's like, 100. We'll put 100 on him. And then we can use a negative, minus 100, minus 200, 300, 26, 255. Increase the height. Nope. Increase the height of this one. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Margin. Inline. Isn't that fun? The margin inline we can adapt, we can affect, but we have to use the pixel syntax because margin inline is a little bit newer. It's one of the logical properties. It doesn't, it's just not as forgiving. I think I tried this the other day and had the same, it didn't work, and I thought, am I doing that wrong? And well, I was not doing it wrong, but I was not doing it right either. I was missing the pixel value. So, to me, is it a clip path? Is it it's a mask. I think it's a mask, actually. Mask. And your gradient. 90 degrees. Red. Transparent. And that's how we get side to side. So, we need to give it a position, right? We move it. Great. And we want to have the transparent be first because we're moving it over. 40 pixels and then 0. So we're creating an invisible part. Is that start at 90? Something like that. And then I need to do a mask on set because I'm doing the first one first. But that's already kind of a neat effect, right? Those are interlocking, and that's kind of interesting. Like, hey, those two things are affecting each other in an interesting way. Not what we're trying to do. 10. There it is. Perfect. Is that it? I think that's it. And then the mask for this guy is that similar? If I do that same mask, unfortunately, it makes everything go away, and that's no good. right. If I remove that 90 degrees, then I get that. That's no good. We need to put it at 0. That's no good. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit of a different type deal. I do think that 90 pixels is correct as the second parameter. But this is too much. 40. 30. Done. Let's see if the back end likes my masks. A lot of similarities between those two, though, right? Like, that's a lot of similarities. If I do, so we have 110 and 90, and then we have 30 and 90. What if I variabilize these things? I go S for color stop, and we do 110 pixels. We say bar S, and then position dash dash P, and we say 90 pixels, and we say bar dash dash P. And then we comment this out, and we say, okay, that's great. I want S to be 30 pixels. There it is. And then I want position to be 0, 90 pixels. Oh, and it's not working right. Oh, because of this. So I need to put 90 degrees in. So angle 90 degrees. Hilarious. Bar has the angle, and then I say angle 0. Oh, here's the problem right there. There we go. And that, oh, interesting. That kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. Why did I have to change that? Oh, because I changed the angle to 0. So the angle, okay, so similar. So that angle should have been 180 degrees. And then that would be the 90. It's the difference between coming from the top or the bottom. That's the difference. I kind of like that 0 and 120 though. It's a little better. I kind of lucked into that. That's cool. And submit. 3 variables, pretty good. 2 paragraph tags, minify, unit replace, submit, and that nuked my comments, which is correct. I didn't remember that my minification removed comments, but I'm happy that it does. Any other changes I can make here? You know, silly stuff like the ampersand, but not elsewise how I've done this. Super duper fun. I bet the WebKit Reflect fans will like this one. They might do things with that. One thing that's interesting is that is each one of these blocks identical, which is kind of on the interesting side. So if I make one of these, if I do border solid white and then do box, border width, what did we say, 30 pixels, 30 pixels, 30 pixels, it's 20, isn't it? Already, it just escapes my brain. 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 0, 20 pixels. Remove that, clump, put orange on the background, clump, remove the background, Move the margins here. Push it down 3, 4, 45. And then inline margins 100, 20, 30, 40, 50. No, it's 47. Yeah, 47. And then make it less tall. Is that like 50? 40, 50, 60, 65. Ooh, no, 70, full 70. Okay, 70. There it is. Then create another one. And what do I need to do? I think what I want to do is go minus 100 pixels, minus 100, minus 110, 120, 30, 35. And then we're going to do 3 of these. I'll put attributes on them so that I can address them very directly. And then what modifications will we make to move these? I guess we could do margin top on one of them, and then scale -1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 165. Boom. And that's D, but it could be any of them. They're all in the same place right now. Oh, are they? So the way that I've done it. So let's not do it that way, because the way that I just did it, each one affects the others. And there's the B, the scale -1. And I'm going to do a translate. Translate 0, 120. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then C, I'm going to do a rotate 90 degrees. Translate 160, something like that. And then that makes D -90, and then -100 on D. And that's it. That's another way to do that. And so yes, they are all the same three-sided, three-bordered figure, three-side solid bordered figure, which is another way to do that guy. So is it 4? Is it 2? Is it, anyway, that's a better score. What a surprise. That's a surprise to me for sure. Kind of like that. If I did it like that, then I could do this rotate of 180 degrees instead of scale, which is an alternate way to do the same thing. And then if I do rotate angle, rotate :var angle, and then translate var t, then I can do --a instead of the rotate. Boom, boom, boom. And then these translate instances are var t, they're really x and y values, but we'll just call them t. Oh, not working. Why isn't it working? Oh, probably because I have, what did I do wrong? That's what I did wrong. So going too fast. It's not var t that I replace it with, just dash dash t. There it is. I'll give my little syntax faux pas. Going too fast. I am only a human being. I don't talk about AI here, but on none of these videos have you ever seen me do AI. That's just not why I do this. I suppose it would be possible to build a large language model, or more likely a transformer is the subvariant of the AI in quotes technology that would create imagery. But it would need to interact with code, so I think that coding interaction and the feedback loop of how does it work would be necessary to make this work. But you know, I'm just a human being, and it's fun to make stuff. All right, did I submit this? I can't remember now. There's the final answer. So the top solution is what? 633, 639, 640, 644. So that's this guy, which is the it's got the inline translates. Crazy, surprising, enjoyable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day out there. Hope you made a web page. Appreciate those of you who watch and comment. I do see your comments. Haven't had spam or anything bad comment wise in a long time. That's really great, partly because I have such a small audience. It's quality, not quantity, but appreciate folks when they have interesting stuff to say. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to comment, none of those things. I am lucky enough not to have to court that. I'm not trying to make income out of YouTube or video at this point. Maybe at some point I would, but at this point I don't. Anyway, have a great day. I don't know, I'm just talking. Have a great day. Take care and go make a webpage. Bye.